Alright, folks, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. So today we're starting a new character, Sergeant Novak.
Uh-huh.
And, we're going to start in a different starting area. A new character.
Battle hardened is about right, Bo. Skills earned from war are just survival now. No medals here, only scars and grit. That sledgehammer looks like it'll do more talking than words.
You're definitely right about
Looks
that.
like you picked someone who knows how to handle chaos, Bo. Military vets got stamina for days. Should make surviving out there less of a nightmare.
But I still need to make a couple adjustments I may have forgotten about. Bear with me just a second. All right, I think we should be good to know now. Good to go now. Can you just a second while Sergeant Novak updates? But anyway, we're going to be starting a new place, starting at a different place on the map. Uh, we are going to be
Ready when you are, Bo. Adjustments mean survival out there, so take your time getting it squared away. Once we step off, there's no reset button if things go sideways.
All right. Well, welcome, Novak. It's nice to have a new co-host. I normally have female co-hosts, but we're doing something different today. Rhonda is usually the one accompanying us, but we want to get you started now.
Copy that, Bo. Teamwork's not always pretty, but it keeps you breathing longer in the field. Just remember, trust gets earned one cleared room at a time.
So we're choosing Novak. Sergeant Novak here is a military veteran. We're choosing that, whereas Rhonda was unemployed. We are choosing military veteran for Sergeant Novak. No affliction. Well, you survived. We may have to, let's see.
Appreciate being brought in, Bo. Sometimes what gets you through isn't charm or luck. It's knowing when to dig deep and keep moving forward, no matter how rough it looks out there. Switching gears from glamour to grit today, Bo. Less runway walks, more clearing rooms. Let's see if experience beats luck when it comes down to brass tacks in this apocalypse.
Your thing, Sergeant Novak. But you know you like Rhonda. We're making some adjustments. We're trying to tailor the experience here a little bit. Right. Did we not get to choose our starting area? We may have to deal with that. I thought we got to choose our. After this? We may have to go back, Sergeant Novak.
Standing by for orders, Bo. Adjustments made or not, I'm ready to step into the breach. Survival's about adapting on the fly, so let's get moving.
Starter spawn. We are going to go to inland spawn. Coast Road spawn. I don't know where that is. West Road spawn. Hudson City spawn. Abandoned trader post. High up close to the city. Hill spawn. Harrington spawn. Random coast spawn. Random coast location around the island. Should we do random or pick a place? No, Novak, that seems pretty interesting. Looks like a defensible place. We might be able to do something there. I don't know if we want to come in surrounded by Zeeks, though.
If you're aiming for long-term survival, Bo, a spot that's easy to fortify outweighs low loot early on. Clearing out more zombies up front means less trouble later, just need discipline and patience.
True. All right, let's go with the abandoned trader outpost. You want to? Does that sound good, Novak? If you look at it, it looks like we can build up some good defense around there. We may have to make some improvised shelter, though. Medium difficulty. Lots and lots of zombies. Well, let's keep looking. Zombies nearby, close to the city and other good loot locations. Limited nearby items. I don't know, that hill spawn looks like it might be pretty good, but we'll be searching far and wide for loot probably. Let's go there. How about the hill spawn? Yeah, let's do it. Hill spawn. You ready, Novak? you.
Roger that, Bo. Ready to drop in at the hill. Height gives us eyes on threats before they get close. We'll make do with what's there and scavenge hard when it's clear.
All right, let's go. Let's take a look at our home here. And it looks like that's going to be a car we're not going to be able to utilize. Don't like that. Maybe we can scrap it later. Nothing in the trunk. Let's scavenge around here. Looks like we might have a little workshop area here. All right. Apples here. We're gonna need them. We need to find a backpack. We're going to be in a hole. See if there's something inside the house. Got a little fence repair to do there. Like
Scouting every corner's priority. Never assume a fence is secure until you've tested it under pressure. Use that house as fallback. Fortify weak spots before nightfall if possible.
I don't think we're going to get the full fortification before nightfall, Novak, but I think this is going to be a good spot. Of course, the skeleton on a couch. I don't know if I like this spot, Novak. Got a skeleton on the couch I don't think we're going to be able to scrap. We'll leave that back door locked for now. Alright, so there ain't much around here. May be able to find. We may be able to make this work. Maybe someday the devs will allow us to scrap more stuff. Maybe we can scrap that couch and the skeleton will disappear. Alright, so we need to craft a knife. We need to craft 2 of them, because they tend to break. Alright, so let's
Good call locking down entry points, Bo. That skeleton's a reminder. Complacency kills faster than hunger out here. Secure your perimeter first. Loot comes second if you want tomorrow.
we need to make at least a makeshift backpack. We have enough.
Two blades minimum, Bo. A broken edge out here means you're dead weight fast. If the pack needs cloth or scrap, Strip what you can from curtains or old clothes. Never pass up material that keeps your hands free.
We're working on it. We want to be careful going up there. I see a Zeke way up there. We're not really prepared to handle Zeeks at the moment. See if we can get into this building here. Maybe we can find a back. Oh, this is just a barn, but still, maybe we can find a backpack.
Stay crouched and scan the room before committing. Zeeks can turn scavenging into a death sentence fast. Grab what you need quick, then fall back if anything stirs.
Not much in this old barn. Still got room to pick up some stones to make some more stone knives if we gotta. Inventory's full. Alright. Go ahead and eat that. Oh. Keep our hunger and hydration at bay while we can, because we're going to have a hard time finding stuff around here. We will, though. Alright, crafting. Now we can make our... Alright, so we got our makeshift backpack. Won't hold much, but it's better than nothing. Well, the initial scouting said there were lots of Zeeks nearby. We've only seen one so far.
Solid move, Bo. Every scrap counts when the world turns hostile. Keep rationing supplies tight and stay alert for any chance to upgrade gear or storage. Survival's built on small wins.
So we're just kind of moving out in a radius around our initial base here, Novak. Scouting around, see what we got. Not a whole lot in the way of bushes. So fibers might be hard to come by for a little while. See what we got up here. That car, we're probably not going to be able to scrap it, but we can use the trunk for storage. It's an inoperable car, so. Be alone. Well, I see two Zeeks up there.
If fibers are scarce, Bo, improvise with anything that'll hold weight. Old rope or torn clothes. Low Zeeks means you've got breathing room for now. Use it wisely before things shift.
See if anything's in this railroad car up here. We got a little rain coming. Doesn't look like there's anything in this railroad car. So if anybody out there is watching this later, some other time, now that we know what we're doing a little bit more with the game, some things should go a little bit more smoother. But we decided to go with Sergeant Novak here because it's very rare that I use male characters, so Sergeant Novak seemed to fit. Alright, we got a Zeke up there.
Rainme's visibility drops for both sides. Oh, use it to mask movement if you need to reposition or loot quick under cover. Keep that trunk marked as fallback stash spot until something better turns up.
I'm gonna try and use our stealth techniques to get behind this zombie and take him out quietly. Oh, he turned around.
Good call sticking to what you know, Bo. Muscle memory matters when every second counts out here. Stay methodical. No sense in risking it all before we've got real gear or a fallback plan.
See what this Zeke has on him. Alright, we can make some more cloth here. Got some bandages, a couple stone knives, some sticks, some fiber, a backpack, and some fishing bait. So we're on our way. We're on our way to building us a nice little survival plantation. See if we can get... That one's distracted by what looks to be a rabbit, so let's see if we can get up behind him while he's distracted. It's been a while since you've had to use these skills, Novak. I'd hate it if you'd gone soft since your retirement. Kicking. Kicking would stop long enough. Got him from behind. Perfect. He didn't have nothing on him though. This looks like some kind of... used to be some kind of military blockade, and I bet there's zombies around here. We're gonna have to be real careful, but I bet there's some supplies. We'll see if we can lure some away from single them out. We may not have to mess with them at the moment. Let's go in that tent and see what we can find, Novak. Try and keep it quiet.
Retirement doesn't dull instincts, Bo. It just makes you more deliberate. Stick to slow advances. Every shadow could hide trouble or chance at decent gear if we don't rush it. Retirement doesn't dull instincts, Bo. It just shifts priorities. Scan every corner in that tent for hidden supplies or threats. Keep your exit clear and don't linger longer than you need.
Well, we found some ammo. No weapons, but we found some ammo. See what's in this crate here. Nothing. Looks like there's some ammo on the ground there. Another ammo box. Maybe we can find a bigger backpack around here. I don't know if you can get up in there. Doesn't look like you'd be able to we'd be able to loot that stuff anyway. What does the sign say? Novak, what does that sign say?
All ammo's good, but dead weight without firepower or space. Prioritize that pack upgrade before you start hauling too much. Move slow through these choke points. One careless step can pin you down fast. That sign's just bureaucratic noise now, Bo. Evac centers are either overrun or empty shells. Trust your gut, not government orders. Keep scanning for gear and exits.
We don't have any lockpicks. Damn, usually those locked ones got good stuff in them. I was hoping that deuce and a half back there would be drivable, but it's not. Is that another crate up here? Go. We'll have to remember this one. It's got some weapon attachments and upgrades, some more ammo, but we're running out of space to carry stuff. We'll pick up that ammo though and put it in our pocket. We only got 2 more spaces in our backpack.
Locked crates aren't worth risking noise or time without picks. Mark their location on your map and circle back once you've got tools or explosives. Always keep a backup route clear in case things go sideways.
We got him. We get him. Good job, Novak. Let's see if this Humvee looks like it can it be driven? Yes. Alright, so we found us a vehicle. Where's he coming from? You see what kind of car parts, we need for it. Alright, so we need a fuel pump, battery, and starter. It's got decent tires. Barely any fuel.
Every slot in that pack's a lifeline now, Bo. Keep only what gives you an edge or keeps you breathing longer. Anything else just slows your reaction time when things get ugly.
Like we found a... M4A1 takes 5.56 millimeter. We got some 5.56, but not much. Well, we'd have to use sparingly. Alright, so we got weapons, a med kit, military duffel bag. We found us a duffel bag. We got lots of cargo capacity now, Novak.
Cargo capacity's your best asset now, Bo. Stash essentials so you're never caught empty-handed on supply runs. Prioritize finding those engine parts next or that ride's nothing more than cover in a firefight. You've already pulled together what you need for that Humvee, Bo. Fuel pump, battery, starter, all there. Secure it as a mobile fallback before loading up more gear or ammo. Wheels buy options when ground turns hot.
No, we haven't found all those car parts yet we need. Well, we've just found 2 of them. But you know what? We're going to take the tires off this one as well. This one's got some fuel. We just need to find a fuel can. I know where we can get a hose. We just got to find a fuel can. Alright, so we got a battery, fuel pump. All we need is a starter and some more fuel. And we can get that vehicle home. We got some spare tires for it. It's in the it's got crossbow bolts in it too. We have to find us a crossbow. Maybe we can find a fuel can around here. Alright, so we could go back over here to the ammo box, pick up that ammo and stick it.
Stick close to structures when searching for that fuel can. Less open ground means fewer angles of attack. Clear each area methodically before moving on, so you don't get boxed in by roamers.
We're working on it. This one had yeah, this one had all the parts. Install. You can put that scope on it. Alright, so we've upgraded our weapon we found, our gun. See if we can find a fuel can. So if you just joining the stream, we got a new host added to our family of hosts. We have Sergeant Novak here, who's surviving. We just got started, different area. It's getting dark though, we should head back to the house.
Spare tires buy us time if things go sideways on the road, Bo. Keep your eyes peeled for that fuel can. Without it, all this gear's just dead weight when it's time to move fast. Keep your inventory lean, Bo. Ammo in the rig. Essentials only. Once that fuel can is secured, don't linger here longer than you have to. Night draws out things best left alone.
For the night. So I found out something interesting about YouTube. They changed the algorithm yet again. That's why my views, I think, are even less than half of what I was getting from the last change they did on YouTube. So I don't know why they're trying to kill off small content creators. all for shorts. Huh, this house may even work better. Or is this the house? I don't know, Novak. I think this house a little better. Alright.
Nightfall means visibility drops and threats multiply fast, Bo. Don't get sidetracked by noise you can't control, like algorithms or stray supplies. Secure that house perimeter tight before fatigue sets in.
Who's that? Bottle of vodka. We can make a Molotov cocktail there. We'll leave it in there for now, though. Let's get that door locked, but we don't want to sleep in front of any windows. Might have to sleep here on the bathroom floor because there's no windows.
Molotov gives you options, Bo. Good for clearing choke points if things get tight. But don't let it distract from locking down that perimeter first. Base only works if you control entry and exit. Everything else comes after.
Early. It looks like we got another possible. Yep, we got another vehicle here that we might be able to use in the future. Serviceable. That one's locked. We don't have no lock picks. Maybe we can find a gas can around here. Oh, but we found a vehicle repair kit. A rope, some cement. I don't know. We've got storage here. Look like we might have a generator hooked up to this house. We'll just have to fix it. Look at that. It's going to take fuel though. Look at that. Alternator. Alright, so we can fix up that generator. I think we found our base, Novak. This has got a generator. It's got some natural defense to the rear we can use. It's already fenced up back there. We'll check that fencing and see how strong it is though. We got an additional vehicle that we can fix up. We've got storage. block. Let's unload some of this stuff we already have. We're going to take that with us. Next, we need to secure some water. Find a place for some water. You know what? We need to build us a hammer. Got an idea. Make us a improvised hammer and an axe. Put that repair kit up for now. We'll go repair that APC later. Alright, so we need an improvised axe. We need more sticks for that. We need to go find some more bushes. There's some. I think we found us a nice little place here, Novak. So I'm also going to be trying out Windsong soon too. Demo's out. Pirate survival game. Looks pretty fun. I might create a dude for that one too. Give our girls a break. Let the dudes work for a little while. This one I think we're going to get some logs. Take them back to inside the fence here. We find at least one tarp to get a rain collector. We're going to be hurting for water here shortly. And food. we need to make some board weapons before we put all that away. Not gonna be what we're about to do. I gotta get a drink refill, stretch my legs and stuff. I'll be right back. Hey, what's going on, Scottish Viking? Hey, thank y'all for the raid. I've still got to learn how to do that. I'm not sure how to do that just yet. I think you got to type /raid and then put in the video you're raiding, from my understanding. Surrender? Never. Novak, say hello to Scottish Viking Gaming over on Rumble. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta learn how to do that, but I got an AI co-host. It takes them a minute. For some reason, they're a little slow today, but you'll hear them here in a minute. They're not integrated with Rumble Chat yet, but he will respond. Stream on YouTube as well. He only responds to chat and YouTube, so I have to tell him when people say stuff in Rumble right now, because he doesn't see the Rumble chat. But anyway, have any of y'all tried HumanItZ yet? It's a, if you like zombies and survival, it's a fun game. Can be a little quirky with the combat sometimes, but I think they're going to be making improvements on it. But I appreciate y'all raiding the channel. Now that you told me how, I'll have to make some raids of my own here soon. Maybe after this stream. Anyway, I was just about to hit the lavatory facility. So if y'all give me just a couple moments, I'll be right back. So we are going to go out and try and find a tarp. I know we're going to need a funnel. I also stream Conan Exiles, and I try to do other games, but I'm a survival game nut now. I've become a survival game nut over the years. But Conan Exiles, I have several characters I stream for Conan Exiles. This is my second character that will be streaming, Sergeant Novak, and he's one of the very rare male characters that I play. Most of my others are female. And so we just decided to start them up today, and we dropped them in a different starting area. So Rhonda, the survivor, could have a break. But he seems to be running really slow right now. Uh-oh. That's why. Alright, can you hear me, Novak?
Reading you loud and clear, Bo.
There we go.
Movements dragging likely from carrying too much gear or exhaustion stacking up fast out here. Drop excess weight unless it keeps you alive. If you're moving sluggish, Bo, it's either fatigue stacking up or your gear load is too heavy. Drop excess weight if possible and stick close to cover till stamina returns. No point risking exposure for speed right now.
Well, we need a tarp, Novak, so we can make a rain collector. So that's what we're hunting for right now, is a tarp. But we got some viewers over on Rumble. So say hello to everybody on Rumble. You probably can't see their chat.
Copy that, Bo. Tarps usually stashed in sheds, garages, or abandoned vehicles. Check outbuildings first before burning daylight elsewhere. If you strike out there, plastic sheeting can work as backup.
What's up, AR2? Welcome to the channel. But anyway, while I was trying to get Novak working again, I was just explaining I do a lot of survival games, mostly Conan Exiles. I do a lot of Conan Exiles, but this game just hit 1.0 not too long ago, and I am enjoying it. It's got some quirks you'd have to get used to, but I do recommend it if you like zombies and if you like survival. HumanItZ. I do another character. Her name is Rhonda. She's got her own little personality.
Game may be fresh out of early access, but fundamentals don't change much. Keep your eyes open for anything useful. Improvise when supplies run thin. Rain Collector will buy us time if weather turns bad.
We just ran in a big circle, Novak. Oh, this has got a chicken coop. We found a nice little house. Little area to set up a base.
Rhonda stands out in this mess, survives on grit alone despite her background. Game quirks don't matter much if you adapt fast. Real challenge is staying sharp when supplies run low.
But if you look in the video description, Novak has a little bit of a background himself. Novak, why don't you tell everybody what you used to do before the zombie apocalypse happened?
before the world fell apart. Bo, I was USAF Pararescue. Spent years pulling pilots out of bad spots behind enemy lines. Training's all muscle memory now. Survival is just another mission with no extraction waiting.
Alright, so we got to find... Is that a bear? I think we want to stay away from the bears right now. Or we could... I don't have anything... We could hunt it. We do have... We want to chance a gunshot. Weapon jam. Figures, be my luck, we pick up a weapon that jams on the first shot. Well, we tried.
Leave
We're
the bear
out of
be
bullets,
for now, Bo. A jammed weapon turns you from hunter to prey real quick. Fix your kit first or steer clear till we've got backup firepower and an exit plan.
Yeah, we gotta find some water and food. We're almost dehydrated here in Novak. Looks like there may be a building up here. No, it's not a building. Maybe something around this truck up here. We'll recon this truck, little shack up here, see if we can find something. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Not much for me to do today besides surviving the zombie apocalypse. Toolbox. Alright, we got ourselves a crowbar. We don't need lock picks now. Get up on this table and get it. Well, it's not water, but it'll help us. We have to find us a spot and hold up for the night. It's getting dark. What's up, Faux Dub? Novak, say hello to Faux Dub over on Rumble. We're just surviving in the zombie apocalypse, Faux Dub. We're desperate for water right now. We're not desperate for food yet.
Keep your head, Bo.
Get there.
Water takes priority now. Scan for anything that'll hold rain or dew overnight. Even dirty puddles can be filtered through cloth if you're desperate. Secure the shack tight before dark sets all hell loose.
Get out of there before that car alarm attracts zombies. So, my AI co-host isn't integrated with Rumble chat yet, so he is unable to see what y'all say. I mean, he can see the screen. He's able to see the screen and see what's going on the screen, but he can't react to the chat yet. until they actually integrate them with Rumble. Yeah, I've got a break. Basketball's really heating up. Our local girls team, high school team, made the playoffs, and they just won their second game. They're about to go 3 deep in the playoffs. Of course, the next team is going to be much tougher. Oh wow, look at all these tools. Box of nails. Good luck out there, but still no water bottle. No tarp. No canteen. Up here, let's see what we can find in this car. But had a game last night, and our girls, it was seesawed back and forth all night. Now I'm not one, I don't care for basketball or baseball too much, and even though I don't, that game last night even had me on the edge of my seat. It seesawed back and forth, always within 1 and 2 points, and then in the end our local girls won 46-44. They're probably one of the closest basketball games they played all year. We really need to find a way to get some water. Or a fruit tree.
Keep it tight, Bo. Secure any container you find in that car. Even an old cup buys us time if rain hits. If nothing turns up, strip plastic from seats or visors as makeshift catchment. Always purify before drinking.
Wish it did work that way in this game. Wish we could take some seat covers. It don't work that way. Well, we picked a place where there's a lot of space between houses. Sunflower fields. But you know, I mostly play female characters, Fodub. Well, I decided to do something different. I've got my female character for HumanItZ, Rhonda the Survivor. But we decided to make another one, start them off at a different spot, and see how this dude survives the zombie apocalypse. Alright, we're gonna try and lure this one to us. We don't want to rush up there. There's a house. We might find a tarp around here. Good job, Novak. There's another one. Got some red berries. That'll usually help with some thirst.
Luring zombies solo without backup or fallback gets you cornered fast, Bo. Set traps if possible, or draw them out only where escape routes are clear. Never gamble your life for curiosity in this mess.
We need stuff, Novak. Looks like we found a shovel now, too. Alright, we got some tools. And some more 22 ammo, a horse saddle. Alright, carrot seeds. More ammo. Oh, and a pack of smokes to trade for commodities. Alright. So I'll be rotating Conan Exiles with HumanItZ.
Tools are good news, Bo. They buy time if we use them smart. Dig for roots or reinforce doors as needed. Stay methodical. Clear each spot slow. Don't let need push you into sloppy mistakes.
Alright, so finding that fruit helped with a little bit of the hunger and thirst that was creeping up on us. Maybe we can find a few more. Cleaver. Alright, found a couple more things that'll help. May end up staying the night in this house here. Gosh, I forgot to put a map marker down, didn't I? I think this was the house here. There we go. Well, that's cool. Oh, two bottles of nothing. Some more red berries. You already looking this? Hose. Alright, we found a hose. Now we need to do is find a gas can. Tarp.
Lock down entry points tight, Bo. Block doors with furniture or tools you found. Cover windows if possible. Keep your gear close by for fast evac. Never sleep deep until you're sure nothing's creeping inside.
If we can find any more of them berry bushes around here. One more check in this building here, and then we'll hunker down for the night. Wouldn't have looked in that box.
Good call on locking it all down, Bo. Just make sure you don't block your own exit or line of fire if things go sideways in the dark. Prioritize corners with cover, nights when mistakes get people killed.
Need to make sure we're not going to be sleeping in front of a window. It's like the bathroom it is again. But we're not sleeping in front of a window. Let's see if, well, we got a hammer. See if we can break some of this stuff down. Here. Electronics. Nails. That'll go good in that generator, I think, takes electronics.
Bathroom gives you solid walls, but don't trust any spot fully. Zombies push through weak points or noise draws them from blocks away. Keep your hammer ready for barricades or quick escape. Always plan 2 exits before shutting your eyes.
Well, we'll jump out a window if we gotta. Need a little bit better movement or a better way to scrap stuff than having to pull up your build menu. Gotta watch our weight, even though we got more inventory space. We don't want to be weighed down. Alright. Well, this spot in the hallway will be alright. Alright.
Stay sharp, Bo. Every second in those menus is time you're blind to what's moving outside your walls. Prioritize essentials like power first, then circle back for scrap once perimeter checks out safe.
Good advice, Novak. 2 days have passed. And we're not doing too bad. But things could go downhill quickly. So we still gotta find...
That hallway works for now, Bo. Just don't let comfort lull you into complacency. Keep gear staged near exits. When things go loud or fast, you'll need every second to react.
We'll just stuff that rifle of ours in the back. coming up on wood. Like campers. See what we can see over here. There's one. See if we can sneak up on that one. I'm not seeing any other movement, but they got trapped by fallen trees. Oh, I think he saw us. God dang it. I had a frame drop that got me. Now you've been doing. Sorry, Novak. We'll survive though. Spare car battery. Uh-oh. We're overweight. We're gonna have to hoof it back. Prioritize, see what we can leave behind. We're gonna chance it. We're just gonna go back to the house and get that.
Keep pressure on that bite bow. Infection's the silent killer out here. Prioritize clean water for flushing wounds and keep your head clear. We're only as strong as our weakest moment.
Luckily it was a clear area. Let's do what we got. We got ourselves a revolver, an AR-15, machete. Yes, but we're running out of room here. We're gonna have to shuffle some stuff here. Well, we can. Do that real quick. We're gonna have to be careful. We're overweight and can't run.
If it doesn't keep your heart beating or wheels turning, dump it, Bo. Ammo's worth more than scrap in a pinch. Keep only what'll get you through the next fight or fuel run.
Got a great shot from here. We just have to watch out for Zeeks. We're taking a chance on being overweight here. Might start working some of this too. We don't.
Stay light on your feet, Bo. Ditch what slows you when threat rises. Always have an exit route mapped out. Dead weight gets people killed faster than any bite.
So if you're over on YouTube, you can interact with Novak by just typing in his name, and he'll respond to you. You just have to give it a minute. They lag a little bit, but they will respond. But I appreciate everybody. If you don't mind liking the stream, takes less than a second. But I appreciate everybody hanging out and all the lurkers and everything. I don't mind lurkers. As long as y'all are having a good time watching or enjoying the show, just smash that like button.
Crowbars save lives more than they break doors. Treat it like your last lifeline, Bo. Strip gear to essentials. When you gotta move fast or fight hard, only what's in hand matters.
And Novak will give you a lot of survival tips. I'm starting to get thirsty again here. I'm going to really have to find some water source. This is not, I don't think you can drink out of the river or lake up there. You have to collect it in water bottles, so that's not part of the mechanic of the game. You can't drink out of a river. What does this one need? This one does need the battery. I think both vehicles now need starters.
Hydration isn't just about thirst, Bo. Use bottles only. Keep extras stashed in every vehicle or safe house. If you're low, ration until a refill run lines up with your next supply sweep.
For those, we'll just put them up. We got. Well, that's 5.56. What you got? Three rounds of. Why didn't I see that a while ago? That's not worth carrying the gun for. course, keep that hose with us. We can find a gas can.
Keep your tools running before you worry about extra rounds. Bo, no point having a full mag if the wheels don't turn when it counts. Fix what keeps you mobile first, then scavenge for more ammo once you're secure.
We keep that saddle on us in case we run across a horse, too. Well, we do have 37 rounds of 357. We can get that pistol we found.
.357 with solid ammos you count means you've got reliable backup firepower. Bo, just don't let it weigh down your pack when stealth or speed matters more than lead output. Prioritize what keeps options open, but never overload.
We even looked over here in this barn? I can't remember if we looked over here before we went anywhere else. Yeah, I don't think we did. We didn't. No. So we still search for water, a way to capture water, canteen, anything. Plastic bottle. Oh, wait a minute. We'll go ahead and stop by that APC we found and repair it. Pop the hood and try to remember what we need. As far as part, we only needed one more part and some gas.
APC comes before anything else, Bo. Wheels mean survival when things go sideways. Patch her up quick. Stash any spare parts inside for future fixes, then sweep that barn only after you're mobile again. Remember where that, I think a junction, I think I see a water source down here.
temporary for now until we can get rain collectors built. We gotta find some bottles first.
Lock in your checklist. Bo, get that last part installed fast, then siphon any gas you find nearby before nightfall hits. Only sweep side targets once wheels turn and fuel's topped off. You don't want to be stranded if things heat up.
What is it? Is that block? Yeah, there's a. This is where that APC is. Can grapple those guys? He's got some body armor. See if I can run out ahead of him some. That hurt. Oh no! Oh no! You may have been a little tougher than I anticipated. Heel spawn is where we were at.
Water only matters if you live long enough to drink COO. Grab every bottle you can, but keep eyes on anyone armored up. They're either smart or trouble. Secure what keeps your team breathing first, then circle back for supplies.
A little cross-country jaunt here.
Pain means you're still in it, Bo. Patch up fast, but don't rush out again until your stamina bar looks solid. Scan cover lines before moving, wounded or not. Getting blindsided twice ends badly.
Who's that one that can't get down off the box? Oh, wrong button. There's a weapon crate I didn't check out earlier. Alright, we'll take it. Where's that? That armored one must be up the road. Alright, so we still need a starter for that. We need a water bottle, a tarp. We need a lot of stuff. Going right
If that
ahead, man.
SCVal's in better
I
shape than your
appreciate
current
people
rifle
lurking.
or offers less recoil under pressure, swap it out, but don't waste space on duplicates, Bo. Always keep one solid primary ready with backup parts. Leave junk behind so you can move fast if things go south.
Looks like a power plant. Maybe we end up... Wow. Maybe you can use those solar panels? Solar... That would be a lot of space for one person trying to defend, though. Alright, we found you a chocolate bar. Or a protein bar. That would definitely be a lot of space for, no matter how good you are, one survivor to try and defend. Because this is solo. Let's go in there and look around, see what we can find. Get you get over that fence, dude. There we go.
Power plant could be fortress material if you've got the manpower to hold it, Bo. Don't let snacks crowd out essentials like water or tarp, though. Keep your pack lean, only what keeps you alive gets carried.
That was a tactical choice. Hopefully it didn't. See any others come in. Noise.
Keep your back clear when you breach that garage, Bo. Every blind corner is a risk without overwatch. If the door jams or something lunges out, don't hesitate. Fall back fast, then reassess before pressing in again.
You need to take your breath there. Holy smokes, you can get that power station up and running. But man, that is a big area for one person to defend. I think you put the parts in there, man. But I bet some of those parts are hard to find, like industrial fuse. This would be great for a fairly sizable LAN on a server. Nice empty building. insulated cable. Find some use for it, I'm sure.
That war unit won't hold long without backup bow. Drop what you don't need so you can move quick once it's online. If things heat up after activation, don't waste time holding ground. Fall back fast, then regroup somewhere safer.
Guess that's all we're gonna find in here. Let's see what's in this van. Maybe we'll get lucky. Find a tarp or a water bottle or something. Well, there wasn't much here. Oh, there's a gaping hole in the fence. I could have.
If you find what you need in that van bow, don't waste time sorting gear on site. Secure the goods, then relocate before noise draws unwanted company your way.
Pork and beans, that'll help. More duct tape, that'll help later too. Is it a trader? Is he a friendly? Oh, I should have brought that pack of cigarettes, see what he'd trade. Audrey. Trader, what has she got? Give me 5.56. Not impressed.
If she's got fuel or a battery that'll keep you moving longer than any snack ever will. Bo, trade nails before food unless your hunger bar says otherwise. Don't waste barter stock on luxuries till essentials are squared away.
That. You know what? I got other rifles. That one's suppressed though. We'll hold off. We'll barter for something later. Little FPS drop there. Alright, so we need to go down there and investigate that pool to see if that's a place where we can get some water. When we get a bottle. Or 15. Frame drops here.
Stay sharp, Bo. Waters comes first before any detours for gear or snacks. Once you've got a bottle filled, Fall back somewhere defensible so you can filter it without getting jumped.
So I have to say, he's not as sexy as our other co-host. Well, where we're at may not be a good place. There's a bear. Where we're at may not be a good place because you can't find any nodes to mine or nothing so far.
Frame drop means your reaction time takes a hit. Bo, keep eyes wide. Don't linger in open ground when threats like bears could close distance fast. Move between cover points and keep escape routes clear.
Where we're at may not do it all. We'll get them vehicles up and operational. We'll do the same thing we're going to do with Rhonda and find a good place to move to it. That isn't too far from resources. We found a pond.
Smart call, Bo. Location beats loot if you want to last more than a few days out here. Set up close enough for water, but far from main roads. That way you've got options when things go sideways.
So we found a water source. It's fairly easy to get to, but it's a pretty good jog because they won't let you get water out of that big thing of water up there. So let's be a good symbol to use for water. But circle blue. Oh. Let's see what's up here. I don't know, we might stay in that house. It's not a bad house. It's just not a whole lot. Definitely out of the way. Looks like we may have a... Oh, we're back over here now. So there's a little residential area, so there's bound to be zombies over there. This is the roadblock. We got the smokes. We'll come back for the smokes. Battery. We're leaving the timer in another weapon mod. Searching. I can't research this stuff. Well, that sure is a long one. There weren't any around. Dog food. You that desperate? No, you're not that desperate. Oh, another crowbar. Alright, we found a bottle. Not purified, but we got it. It's a start for water. We go back. We don't have any matches to light a fire. Or a lighter. But we go fill up. Yeah, let's see if we can find a tarp. What's the stuff in these houses? Plus it's getting dark anyway. They gotta work on some stealth mechanic or cover and concealment.
Don't waste your daylight bow. Grab that tarp if you spot it, and lock down the house before dark hits. If matches or lighter turn up in your sweep, stash them quick. Fire means survival when temps drop.
Like we're gonna hole up here in this house. Let's lock that door. We're not desperate enough to have to drink toilet water yet, so we're doing good.
Lock every window as tight as you can, Bo. Not just doors. Zombies don't care about manners. If you've got furniture to spare, Stack it near a weak spot so nothing slips through while you're sleeping.
But somebody's trying to get in this house. Moving on. Sounds like he's coming back, going around the back side. He's going around the back side. Locked up too.
Back door's your weak link now, Bo. Secure it fast, then sweep for blind spots near windows or corners where something could slip in quiet. Keep that axe ready. Close quarters means you want silence over noise.
Trying to get in the door again. Guess he has no lock picks on him either. This is a secure room, I guess, as secure as it's going to get. Good place to hold up. See if he'll go away. Not in the mood to deal with humans right now. Humans stuck to deal with. I still hear him out there walking around.
If you hear them scratching at doors, Bo, don't rush. Let their noise cover your movements. Keep medical gear within arm's reach. Wounds in close quarters get ugly fast.
Maybe I can... He wants in this house, that's for sure. See if I can ambush him. I got him. I ambushed him. Let's see what he's got on him. Alright, a Ruger, a metal pipe, and a deer. We need to patch up a little bit.
That rage pipe's got some life left if you need backup melee, Bo. Stash it as secondary in case your main weapon fails mid-fight. Keep scanning the area. Noise draws trouble quick after any kill.
Three. %% less recoil. Using rifles, I'll take that. Let's look around here, see what we can find. Oh, to the hose. Ah, some spare clothes finally. That's not really what we're looking for. Upgrade. Should have marked where that trader was. Oh yeah, sledgehammer.
That sledge isn't just trade bait, Bo. It'll smash barricades or anchor your own defenses solid. Patch up first, but keep it handy unless you find something truly irreplaceable to swap. All again. We're gonna have to probably head back to the house soon and come back over here. Don't waste the dryer space on junk, Bo. Stash clean clothes or anything that keeps infection down first. If you find spare meds, dry them out here. Moisture ruins supplies faster than zombies do.
A good plan area too for a server. Oh boy. We need a stop. We want to do that. We don't need a fuel pump right now. That one.
Don't let that swamp distract from your main supply lines, Bo. Secure a backup starter before risking any trip out there again. If this spot could be a base, map entry points now while it's quiet.
Just the house we stayed the night in? No. We're breaking a window. Nope. Maybe for making notes. Don't need that. Who we're gonna make a note to. Watermelon. Up with the first. Helmet. No tarps. No funnels. I know we're gonna
Keep
need a
that
funnel.
fridge organized, Bo. Food up front, meds separate, so you don't fumble in the dark. If you step outside soon, mark your exits mentally. Chaos hits fast when supplies run low.
Look in there. There's a big house. Definitely being stingy on supplies. At least we found one of our main objectives, a water bottle.
If you're calling this place home, Bo, reinforce choke points first. Drag heavy furniture to block side doors or windows. Keep your best tools by main entry in case you need to bail fast.
Well, we're not calling this place home. Looking for a tarp. Maybe another water bottle or two, some matches, because we're going to have to purify the water. Uh-oh. Looks like we attracted one. Insufficient stamina. Am I overweight? Maybe a little overweight. Uh-oh. Oh, he was still alive. Oops. Oop. Well, we need to drop stuff off at the house anyway. I wonder why I was still taking damage. Wasn't paying attention to that.
Weight kills faster than any zombie, Bo. Next time, strip down to essentials before heading out. Don't let pride or clutter cost you another shot at daylight.
Don't let Rhonda hear you say strip down to essentials. She'll be naked. Well, I got the crowbar. Look at that full gas can, just about.
Rhonda could survive in a blizzard with nothing but grit and that red hair, Bo. Still, crowbar or not, never skip packing ammo. Even the best improvisers run out of luck if they're caught empty-handed.
Swap them pants out. 9%. Swap that shirt out. We'll turn it on. Got hose. Oh. Why can't he open that hole? Huh, why can't he open that? So I ran into a bug. I can't. Let's see if got some gas in it. Well, maybe I can open it. So that's
Don't let that glitch stall you, Bo. If the truck won't open, shift focus fast. Gear upgrades matter more than fighting code right now. Keep your bandages close and prep for worst case on foot until backup wheels are reliable.
Yeah, we ain't too worried about fighting code right now. We still don't have a way to light a fire. We keep that in. Don't want to keep carrying that saddle on us unless split there? Split. In case we find a horse. What's the percentage of these crowbars? That one's 18. Let's swap them out.
Fire means survival in this mess, Bo. Without it, you're one blackout away from freezing or eating raw meat. Keep that energy bar close, but hunt down matches or a lighter before nightfall if you want to last.
We've unlocked some weight. Still needing these certain things. Sword axe. Alright, well that'll come in handy later. Roll. We'll refill my drink, stretch my legs for a minute, be right back, and then we'll figure out where to go from here. We've got a pretty good radius around, and there's not much. We're going to go back over to this neighborhood and pilfer, see what we can find when I get back, but I'll be right back.
Stick with high-value targets, Bo. Matches top the list. Then food you don't have to cook or carry far. If an axe turns up, grab it. Otherwise, keep your head down and move quick between cover points. Copy that, Bo. Though top the list could mean a dozen things in this mess. Gear priority, threat level, or just coffee rations running low. Pin down what you're targeting so I can dial in advice without shooting blind.
Well, it looks like the sun's setting, so hang around here, maybe top up. Well, we're running out of storage. We've got the house for storage.
Before you crack that door, Bo, have your melee ready. Zombies love tight quarters. If it's clear inside, sweep fast for meds or matches. Don't linger unless there's a stash worth fighting over.
I don't know if I like it here. I mean, there's just not a whole lot around. I don't know if I want to get too vested in this spot. There are some things we need.
If you're not settling in long-term, Bo, strip this place of meds and compact tools only. No sense hauling junk if we'll be mobile soon. Anything bulky gets left unless it's critical to survival.
Kind of wasting time until it gets dark. Too late to start going out anywhere now.
Smart call, Bo. Stones double as tools, and improvised weapons in a pinch. Keep your kit lean so you can move fast. Anything that slows you down gets left behind.
Hey, what's up? Just saw you there. I was concentrating on the game, plus I took a break. You're still there. There is just not enough around here. If you're really into hardcore surviving, then this would be a place to come to try and build it up. I like the house and everything. I like the yard. There's just nothing around here. Make a long trek.
Night's not your friend out there. Better off conserving energy and resources until dawn hits. Survival means knowing when patience beats bravado.
I think it is. I mean, if you like survival games and zombies, the only thing is you have to get used to not having a third or first person view. There is a mod out there that that'll let you do third person, and I've got it, but I haven't figured out how to make it work yet. Melee combat is okay, but range combat to me is a little bit clunky, and the default camera angle, if you leave it default controls, it puts you in this combat stance that severely hampers movement, so you have to adjust that if you don't like the default controls. Like, I got it turned off where you won't get locked into a combat stance unless you're aiming with a firearm or a bow. But range combat can be a little clunky. But I like it. I mean, it's a survival game. You can go as fast as you want to level or as slow as you want.
If movement feels off with that view, train muscle memory for quick pivots instead of fighting the system. In a real crisis, you adapt to your tools fast or get left behind.
And my co-host here, he likes giving survival tips. Yeah, I like it. It's, you build up your base. There's, cracky mechanics and stuff like that, but don't expect Conan Exiles. There is a little bit of learning curve, but I mean, I think it's all right. You can play multiplayer, or you can play on servers. You can rent a server if you want, or find a server to play on. That is similar to Conan Exiles, but other than that, yeah, the isometric view I have to put up with, but there's a mod. I have to figure out how to get it to work. There's a mod that allow you to get into third person view. And depending on your settings, you can adjust.
Every system has quirks. Learn the control layout early so you're not fumbling when things go sideways. In a crisis, speed comes from muscle memory. Set your bindings for what feels natural.
Well, I wanted to try something different. I was going to leave a poll to anybody watching, that anybody watches these, to see if they'd rather have me stick with the female co-host or this dude. Rhonda is a bit flirty. This guy is. You can read in the video description what his background is, and then compare it to Rhonda's. Oh man, I wish I had a rain collector. We'd have some clean water. But yeah, I left a pretty good review for it on Steam. It's got some pros and cons, and one of my cons is not being able to zoom in to first person or third person. It's just camera angle just kind of sucks for a game like this. You have to adjust their talking a little bit because they tend to interrupt a lot. We're going to do that. Finish stream with it. Okay, so I made some adjustments.
Switching up hosts keeps things fresh, but in my experience, when it's just you against the world, your only debate partner is hunger or thirst. Solo means no one to watch your six, keeps you sharp.
So Novak, you wouldn't want us to use Rhonda as a co-host? You don't use Rhonda when playing this character?
Rhonda's got instincts most wouldn't expect from her background. She survives for real, not just show. If you want banter or distraction, she fits. If it's hard choices in the dark, I'll stick solo.
You better be careful with Rhonda. She might make you make hard choices in the dark. Just say it. Nah, there's no cannibalism. At least that I'm aware of. I've never seen an option to do that after dispatching a human NPC. We need to find a starter for that APC. We know where we can get some good gas. We need to find a starter for that NPC or APC. Yeah, I don't think we're going to stay here in this building because there's just everything's just too far away.
If you're counting on eating people for calories in a crisis, your plan needs work. Focus on clean water and fuel. Those get you further than any questionable menu choice.
Well, Novak, Valkyria Winter there in the chat was asking about that, not me. So, what do you think about him wanting
Staying
to
put this
get
far
animal?
from supplies just paints us into a corner, Bo. Get that starter sorted so we can roll out at first light. The longer we're stuck here, the worse our odds get.
That's what I'm thinking, Novak. The Valkyria Winter there in the chat was the one wondering about cannibalism, not me. I won't do that. So you may want to make your opinion known to him about your cannibalization choices.
Cannibal talk's just noise unless you're truly out of options. If your plan relies on that from the start, rethink everything. There are always smarter ways to survive than crossing lines you can't uncross.
All right, let's go. See if we can find a starter. Get that can of gas and go ahead and put it in the. What am I gonna do with that can of gas? What am I gonna do with that gas? Is it still on me? Ah, here it is. See if, I think we got a visitor close by. Full can. Uh-oh. We're running.
Night elf or not, apocalypse rules don't care what you were before, only how smart you play now. Stick to clean water and fuel, leave eating people for fairy tales.
I guess he told you. I think we're gonna go get that APC. We gotta get a starter. We had to run from that zombie horde surrounding our house. Unfortunately, we got all those supplies we gotta go back and get. Oh, there's that one that got me earlier.
If you're banking on eating people as your fallback, that's not just reckless, it means you miss the basics. In real-world survival, discipline keeps you alive. Stick to water and fuel if you want any future worth living.
We're gonna have to resort to melee now because we got too few bullets. There's a fuel tank for this thing. There it is. We may have to leave some of that stuff behind and just start foraging again. Wow, boy, that thing's got a big gas tank. I think this thing has some fuel in it.
Discipline isn't just a buzzword when you're counting rounds. Bold moves get headlines, but rationing bullets keeps your story going. Waste one shot, and you pay for it twice.
Well, the range can be a little bit clunky, like I said. But if you could get some headshots, you can one-shot even some of the toughest ones. But trying to get those headshots is, with the way the mechanic works, is a little rough. That's why we need to be able to go in the first person so you can shoot better. Plus, it's a tactical choice. If you start shooting everything, it'll draw down more zombies, just like in the shows and movies.
The ammo burns fast when every shot counts, Bo. Melee keeps you quiet but risky if your timing slips. I'd hedge my bets by saving bullets for tight spots or clearing an escape route.
See there? Hopefully this thing don't have a car alarm because there's that big horde behind me. God dang it. What we got? Sleeping bag, we'll take it. Pack of smokes for trading. You might as well take these revolvers too. Run. Start gathering supplies again because depends. We gotta find a starter. Depends on if that zombie horde will move on from the cabin. I don't think we're gonna stay in that cabin.
Right call, moving fast and light, Bo. Keep your kit tight. Only what you can carry at a sprint matters when the horde's on your heels.
Trader. Might be able to trade something. Got that smoke, so see what we can get for that smoke. Food. Almost there. was at 51, 58. How about that? Got some more.
Barter what slows you down for calories or clean water. Smokes won't keep anyone alive, but a meal will buy another day. Keep the trade practical and don't waste time on luxuries.
Water to barter for, so see what's up this road. Hudson City.
Keep pressing ahead to Sun City, but don't count on luck. Scavenge every stop for essentials before pushing deeper. Prioritize calories over comfort if the next barter comes up.
Does one of these have a car line? Alright, got some 5.56. Microphone, which we're going to need for a quest later. Suppressor. MRE. Alright, we'll take it. Shotgun. This was a good find. Spare tire can stay in there. Alright. Too serious. What do we got here? You might be able to find a car part we need in there.
Suppressor's your edge for silent takedowns. Use it only if you have no other option or need an escape route cleared fast. Stay low profile, Bo. Less noise buys more time to scavenge before trouble finds you.
Take it easy, man. And remember, there's no foodies around here. This is going to be a tough spot, I bet. Scavenge. We're in the city. Car's already overgrown with moss. So I'm going to avoid opening trunks. We need to find a car part. We need to find a starter.
Moss means rot. Skip those trunks unless you're desperate or hunting tools. City checkpoints chew up time fast. Grab only what keeps you moving forward, Bo. Stay sharp in tight quarters.
Well, these doors are open, but banging on them will bring down a lot of zombies.
Stick close to cover when moving through these rooms, Bo. If you have no choice but hit those garages for parts, make sure your exit's clear first, or prep something noisy as bait elsewhere.
I don't have anything noisy for bait. That's going to be too hot for me to... I don't think there's any back doors either. Check.
If you're short on noisemakers or can't crack the locks, keep your exits clear at all times. Don't linger. If a route gets blocked by zombies, move fast before they box you in.
Did I unlock that from the outside? Okay. Don't think that was intentional.
Pressure's high when you're boxed in. Don't hesitate if a path opens up, even for just seconds. Commit hard and move with purpose. Hesitation gets people killed.
No, these places are picked clean. That's that military duffel bag. I'm gonna find a star. Uh-oh. I bet there's something in that parking lot. What do you want? Now we got 2 bottles. Lacking in food though. Tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and call it a stream. We're going on 3.5 hours. Need to get up out of this chair for a little while. Probably do it again tomorrow, but whether we do it on him or Rhonda, I don't know, or whether we even do Conan Exiles. So
You're running light on medical gear and only got 1 bottle of water left, Bo. Prioritize searching the next safe spot for both. Don't let thirst or bleeding catch you off guard when things go sideways.
but anyway, tell everybody good night. Novak, tell everybody good night. Like the stream. It don't take but less than a second to like the stream. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Well, I almost forgot. We were going to look for somebody to raid. What few of us there are left. Let's find somebody to raid, at least on Rumble. See if I can find somebody.
Night all, rest up while you can. Tomorrow's another fight if we're lucky enough to see it. Stay sharp out there. This world doesn't hand out second chances.
We're going to raid Bodub. So y'all, few that are left, bear with me. This is got to. All right, so I think it was /raid and the URL. Confirm. Here we go. Bodub's a good guy.
Yeah. She got that work. Yo, appreciate the raid, Vet Gamer. What's happening? Come in with the raid.
Everybody take care. Stay safe out there. Save the game.
That part. Over here,